Started. We're
We're live.
back.
We're
We're,
back.
we're
The,
back.
the day you have all been waiting for. The Wackadoos are back.
Yeah, they probably thought we left.
We never really went away. We're Wackadoos every day. Just now we're recording ourselves being Wackadoo.
Yeah. You have your new gig. You've been really busy. You don't take
Always busy.
lunches anymore. So,
Don't take
yeah.
them any less either, though. I usually just end up eating junk for lunch, and that's a bad habit. But yes.
Yeah. But then
So
we have football season coming up, and that's where we thrive is with our
we do.
prognosticating.
Pro- Prognosticating is good. Yes.
Yeah. And then Justin even included us in his promo.
I know, we're famous. Tens of people, I believe he said.
Right. How many followers do we have now?
I don't know, I feel like we're up to 32 or something like that.
Yeah. I
We
mean, I
hired,
did
we
tell you
hi-
that my niece came up to me randomly and the last time we did one and said, I saw you on YouTube. I'm like, what? So,
She was like, "Who's that cool person that was on there with you?"
yeah. Was Ryan on that day? Yeah. So we got a new season. This is season 3, I believe.
Wow. Can you believe it? 3
No.
seasons of the Wackadoos.
Yeah. 3 seasons.
Crazy.
This will be my second season with the grandkids in my life.
Ah, they're
They
cuties.
get their cuteness from their grandpa.
On the other side, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them looks like a little devil, though. You're gonna have to watch him. He's got that little
Yeah.
sideways look going, like, I'm watching you at all times and seeing everything you do.
Yeah, he is.
Kids are
So
great.
how's the family? Good? Girls are
Yeah, they're
good?
good. Yeah, they're pretty good. Abby's in her last semester of college, and then she needs to enter the real world like the rest of us. So, anybody know any
Okay.
jobs in biology? Let me know.
Uh
What else is
yeah,
new with you?
everything's fine. Great. Busy.
Good.
Basketball season, couple months. Life will be over.
Life is pretty much over for you. How many times have you golfed this year, Mike? How's that going? Huh.
In the league or total? Probably about 6. 6
Oh,
times
man.
maybe.
I've golfed more than you.
Yep, that's why you're better than me.
Well, we can give a shout out to the Jessup golf outing coming up. Unfortunately,
Yes, we can.
I will not be able to join yet again because that's a
Well,
very busy weekend.
yep.
So have fun, everyone. September 21st. I can't remember
Yeah.
where it's at.
Get signed up. It's in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin, Nippersink. It's a
Oh,
nice little course.
I know the bartender there.
Yeah, what's his name?
Her name,
Oh, what's her name?
Katie Murphy.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe you guys can hook up some good drinks that night.
shout out to
Afternoon.
Katie Murphy. Hey
Yeah,
Murph, set me up.
I think you know her husband. And I'm blanking out his name.
Have we talked about this?
Mr. Murphy.
That would make
What?
sense.
He was the wrestling coach.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah. So,
Murph.
the Murphs.
Murph.
Anywho,
All right,
right?
so
So I feel
we're
like
gonna
we're
do
going to gain a bunch more followers this year. You know why? Because we hired new people at Jessup, and we're going to go around and we're going to hawk them.
absolutely.
Give me your phone. Let me plug that in for you.
We're gonna hawk them.
Don't even.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
So we're going to bring you some fun stuff this year. We don't know what that is yet, but we'll make it fun. We always do.
Have you watched Hard Knocks?
But now,
Have you watched Hard Knocks with the Bears on HBO?
no,
Do you have HBO?
I do not. I'm
Have you
poor.
heard
I don't
about it?
have much channels. I haven't actually. There was something on Netflix new about running backs or something, maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched that yet either, though.
No,
So,
no, this is Hard Knocks, and what they do is they follow the Bears around the entire training camp, and they like got all of them are mic'd up, so that you hear them like when they're practicing and when they're standing there talking to each other, and then they do all these like rookie hazing things where they gotta get up and sing in front of the team, or they gotta do some kind of talent show thing in front of the team, and it's hilarious.
hmm.
But it's pretty cool. You can see all these guys behind the scenes.
Speaking of the Bears, they were looking pretty good preseason. You think that's going to
I
last?
know. Yes.
We better hope it does, because don't we have our quarterback as
Yes.
in our fantasy team?
Isn't it ironic that Justin Fields
Don't you
isn't even
think?
going to start? Justin Fields isn't even going to start.
Well, what does that say about the Ohio State after all? You can't really handle it in the big leagues.
No. And you are right. We have a fantasy team this year. So we'll be able to give some fantasy insight as well as pick'ems. I
Yep,
mean,
we got
it's a boatload of information.
boatload.
Right. We will help
Tiny
people
boat.
win.
It's a tiny
Yeah.
boat, but we got a boatload.
Oh, I was going to say it's a ship, but it's all in how you look at it.
So we
Some
don't have to
people.
we don't actually have to pick anything today, right? Because I didn't get that set up yet.
No, no.
Okay, good. How is the signups going? Do we have a lot of people? Last I looked, there was only like 6. We
I
need
don't
some more
know.
money. People join.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to win this year. So
they'll join. You did all right last year, didn't you?
I did all right, but I never won,
Yeah.
which is, pretty much just losing.
Yeah. No. I mean, you're winning every week. You get to do this show
What more
every
could a
week.
gal ask
So,
for?
uh, all right. So, hey, so I
Ah,
came up with an idea. Whenever I was telling you about this webcast thing where the Barstool Sports guys, they do like a fantasy, they do a Mount Rushmore, and I thought we would do like a starting 5. Like we'll pick up a random topic that is because our show is basically about nothing, right? We've
yeah,
agreed
it's
to that.
very good at talking about nothing.
So why not do a fantasy draft about nothing? Like just random topics that mean absolutely nothing. And so
I love
I
this idea.
I I asked Nancy yesterday, give me a random topic, something that means absolutely, it could be anything. It could be a color, a number, a situation, anything, animals, anything. And she
Okay.
came up with concession stand items.
Ooh, this is perfect for what I was going to show today.
Right. So we're going to have a draft, a fantasy draft on concession stand items. And then we're going to throw it out there to our listeners, and they will vote for who would have the best concession stand, my concession stand items versus your concession stand items, and they will message us on
The team
the,
channel,
the team's channel,
it's still out there. Gonna take
and we will see who wins. And then at the end of the year, whoever has the most points will win, and a loser will have to do something crazy that
Oh
we'll
boy.
try and determine at some point.
Okay. This just
That
sounds great. I
that
can't
deal?
wait.
All
Yeah.
right. So,
And I'm going to bring you the useless trivia that no one really cares about, but it's fun.
but
So,
do it. Bring it up when it's drafted. Like,
oh,
let's wait until
what if
somebody
it's not?
picks that item. Oh, somebody will.
I don't think so.
You're not going to pick it up? You don't think that that's one of the top concession items?
No, actually, possibly, maybe.
Oh, I know I will.
I have, I did a little research ahead of time, so I know what mine are, and I
Okay.
got pictures. So can I show my pictures, or do I just talk?
When you pick,
Well,
but
they're
don't
all
show them
kind of on the
all.
same. Oh, I got them all on the same page.
Well, that would be bad because we'll do it at the end.
All right, I'll just fix it. Don't worry. I got this. All right,
Okay,
can I
so
go
do you want
first?
the first pick or second and third?
I don't understand the question.
Like you could have the first pick and you get to pick whatever you want,
All
or
right,
you can
ladies
have the
first.
second and third pick, and I would have the number one concession item, and then you would have second and third, and then I would have fourth and fifth, and then you would have fifth
I'm
and
a
sixth.
ladies first. I'm taking it. First
All
one.
right, you're
Ready?
first.
Are you
Yep.
are you ready? I'll share my screen, hopefully. You see it?
Nachos. I didn't think
Not
you would take nachos. That's my favorite.
not just nachos. Nachos in a hat. You cannot beat this at Wrigley Field. If you've not had one, you have to. They're amazing.
Yes,
And
with
you get this cool hat to go home with.
yeah. Don't
Sticky
put
and
it on until
gluey.
it's washed, though. Like you don't want to put it
Nachos in a
on.
hat. Number one, everybody. Come on. You know
You
you
don't.
wanna.
I think that might be something that we do. I mean, that's the first draft pick of our thing that we're doing. That the loser at the end has to put a hat full of nachos on their head.
I feel like we're gonna run long if we continue all this side conversation. We just gotta get going here, Mike.
Okay,
What's your number one?
my
Or,
my
or
my
two?
number one or my number one pick will be popcorn, which is
Boring.
what Nancy brought up yesterday, but we switched it and put it in because I don't know that you could draft things about popcorn unless you did flavors of popcorn, but I don't know that there's 10 of those.
Okay, you got your number two. Are you taking three now, or am I
Yeah,
going?
now
What
I
are we
get to
doing?
pick three going back. And I would say my number two concession stand item would be hot dogs.
And can I pick the same thing or no?
No, you can't pick
Oh
the same
boy.
thing.
Well, that's a problem because look at, oh, I can't show you. As you see behind me, I was at Tropicana Stadium.
Yep.
They have the most amazing hot dogs. I might go back there just for that hot dog. It's
Yeah.
wrapped in a pretzel. It was fabulous.
That
So,
sounds amazing.
so does that count as something different because it's a pretzel dog, not just a hot dog?
You could go with pretzel dog if you want.
I'm doing it. I'm going
All right.
pretzel dog.
All right.
If you've never had one, you have to get to Tampa.
All right.
All right.
I'm thinking more. See, you're going with all these professional, fancier ones. I'm looking at concession stands that I eat at during my season. So I'm looking at, I got some popcorn before a game. That's perfect. It looks like you're swimming in a sea of nachos. And
All right,
then hot
quick.
dogs.
We're
I'll get a
running
hot
out of
dog at a
time.
Burlington Central. Always had the best hot dogs at their concession stand. Just saying. You get another pick.
Oh, I got another pick. Let me see what I got here.
Beer.
Beer in a bat.
Beer.
There's a theme going. Nachos in a hat, beer in a bat.
Oh man, Dad, yours are way fancier than mine. I'm gonna go with soft pretzel.
Ooh, that's
Like
a
a hot
nice.
like
As
a
long as you got,
hot soft pretzel with some cheese. Oh,
gotta have the cheese. All right,
yes.
me now? Me
No,
again?
I get one more.
Okay.
I am gonna go with again, see, I'm thinking along the lines of high school concession stand, so you're probably gonna come up with something way fancier and better. I'm gonna go with pizza slice.
All right,
And
that's
the
not
best
bad.
pizza slice of all the high schools is Marengo. A little shout out to Marengo High School. Their pizza is pretty good.
What mine is ice cream in a hat. It is amazing. Ice cream. Oh, those are some great picks, I think.
If you ever
Everything
eat at Debbie's house, you're probably going to eat something in a hat.
we
Or
have the
it's they
best
don't have any
dishes.
they don't have dishes.
Cubs
Everything.
memorabilia. So that brought up my fun facts.
Wait,
Prices
I'm
of
not
hot
done
dogs.
yet.
What?
Oh, you want to do four or do you want to do five?
I thought we were doing four.
Okay, yeah, we'll do four. All right.
All right, we're done.
So let's just finish it up so everybody knows which one they're voting on. So you can vote for Debbie's concession stand, where if you went to Debbie's, you'd get nachos in a helmet, pretzel dogs, beer in a bat. You might win just for that. Or ice cream in a helmet. Mine was popcorn in a bag, hot
Boring.
dogs in a bun, soft pretzels in some paper, or pizza slice on a paper plate.
Uh,
All
I
right, so
think there's a
vote.
clear winner there.
Yeah, vote on who has the better concession stand.
Okay. That brings up my silly fun fact of the day. Price of hot dogs at the ballparks. Notice who is the one of the most expensive.
The
The
Cubs.
Cubbies. There's the
Yeah.
White Sox. Look at, we might actually be able to go watch the White Sox just so we can afford to eat. $5.49 at the Sox Stadium. Anybody want to
Yeah.
go see the Blue Jays? $2.55 for a hot dog there.
The ironic thing with the White Sox, though, is that's the price. It's a 2-for-1 deal. However, there's never two people there together to see a game.
There is when the Cubs are playing there.
Did you see? And I got another fun fact. But you know what's ironic to this is that the A's have the most expensive, and they are notorious for being the worst team. So now you're paying to go see a crappy team, and then you got to pay even more to eat. And
That's
I'm
just silly.
and I'm thinking it's because they feel like you might throw up when you're watching the team play. So they don't want to feed you too much. So they'll make the prices higher so they don't have to clean up the mess.
You do have to realize that the pretzel dog is $8, but I'm telling you, it's worth every penny, maybe more. I'd pay $10 for that
For that thing.
that thing. All right. Do we want to do more silly, goofy things, or are we going to wrap it up early today?
No,
It's
I
been
still had it on the White Sox thing. Did
oh,
you see? I had a picture of it, and it's too late now. I can't bring it up. I was going to, but this would be for our Sox friends out there, like Ryan and Kyle and Juan
there's
and
that
all
many?
those. Yeah, well, ironic thing is yesterday at the start of the game, at first pitch, you want to take a guess at what the attendance was?
500.
Higher,
100.
lower,
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
17.
What?
Which panned out from the guy throwing the first pitch, and there's 17 people were at the game.
At the Sox Stadium?
Yes, at the
Oh
first
my
pitch.
Lanta. That's
Can you
really,
imagine if you were one of those 17 and you actually paid full price for your seats? Like you went on like StubHub and you paid $150 to sit down in the box seats, and you're like, wait a second, there's nobody here.
I thought the Cubs game in
Hey,
Pittsburgh was bad.
quit
There
sharing your
was
screen.
nobody there either, so I might go there next year because pick your seats easy there too.
You can pick your seat anywhere, really.
I don't want to pay for them though.
No, I mean you can pick your seat. Like you can pick your seat.
You could. All right.
Hey,
Well,
quit sharing your screen. I'm tired of looking at the nachos and the pretzel dogs.
advertisement. Look at those delicious concession
Yeah.
stands, everybody.
17. So the other thing that happened at the Sox game was they
17.
17 people in the stands, and then when they were throwing, like the pitcher was warming up, you know how they throw it down to second after they get done warming up? The catcher threw it down to second, and the second baseman was standing on the base and he wasn't looking, and he got hit in the face with the ball.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
that is
some
the bad news bears.
good baseball right there. All right. Should I show some more of my fun fact things?
No,
Okay.
nobody wants. Our fans are going to be so disappointed because the face expressions are what sell the program, and they've just been looking at a bat full of beer the entire show.
What? You couldn't see
Oh,
me the whole time?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I am trying to actually stay a little more still this year because I watched a couple of them and I'm like, God, what is wrong with me? I'm like bopping around.
Yeah, you're like a boxer.
All right.
All right.
Well,
So that's not
everybody,
bad for our first show. We had no football to talk about.
I had some stuff lined up, but I'll
Yeah,
use it next
you
time.
did.
So
And that's
it's
all we
fine.
saw. For 20 minutes, we looked at freaking nachos in a helmet.
Well, some might say I did them a favor. Unfortunately, that means you got to look at only Mike and
Yep.
Nachos and Hat.
All right. So, viewers, all 10 of you, we need you to vote who has the best concession stand and then give us some ideas that we can have drafts on and we can select. All right. So, concession stands was it today. I think
Thank you,
mine,
Nancy, for that
mine,
idea.
mine would be great at a high school event. Debbie's would be great at a White Sox game. And they would probably have to make them as they go because you don't want to make ahead of time because you don't know who's gonna if anybody's gonna buy anything.
10 people might out of the 17 buy something just
It
because
should
they're
have been
cheap.
bring your dog to the park day, and then they probably would have had 34 people or 34 in attendance. 17 would have been dogs, but
Right. Not hot dogs either.
yeah. Oh well.
All right. Well, everybody join. We need some people, but it's more fun when more people play. Then we can razz ya. And
Are we giving out prizes this year?
I was just going to say, we have prizes in our prize drawer still. So we'll get some trivia going.
The new people probably don't have autographed pictures.
You got to win to get that.
What are they
You
winning?
just, you just gave it
We
away.
didn't do a contest.
The trivia. Not today. We did
Oh yeah,
our
we'll have trivia.
concession picks. We will
Our
definitely have trivia.
This is going to go long because we're going to
It
have our
is
fantasy
long.
draft, we're going to have our picks, we're going to have our fantasy football, and we're going to have our trivia.
Oh boy. And we're going to have Mike's stories along the way. So that could add like an hour.
And then we need to get what was I going to say? I don't remember.
The mind
I
is
don't
the
know.
first to go.
I'm losing my mind.
All right. Well, it's been hopefully an interesting show for people,
But not
you
fun.
know?
It's been, you were going to say fun, and you're like, there's nobody out there that thought this was fun.
You
So
know,
interesting.
they might be craving nachos after this show,
Or,
beer and a bet. It's
or
always a good idea.
a hot, soft pretzel with cheese.
Yeah, those are okay.
That's it. I'm getting pictures for my picks next time because I think you're going to beat me just because you made people's mouth water.
Okay, we're gonna probably just end it on that note because we don't want to scare too many people away. Although they're probably not still here at the time frame that we're at right now. So
Yeah, they left probably 3 minutes in.
when they didn't probably even see the nachos in the hat. So
Yeah, after they looked at your beer bat for 10 minutes, they probably like, yeah, I'm done looking at beer.
no.
All right, we're signing out.
All right, we'll see you next week. Good luck, everybody.
Little babies.
Peace out.